we're not gonna do too many laps in this outfit because I will be melting. Locked in, guys. What if you start a race and just don't stop? You just keep going. 50 laps of Goliath, easy. 1,000 laps, child's play. Today, we're gonna keep going until the game crashes. Join me on an adventure to get the most laps in Forza history and finally bring this game to its knees. And thank you for subscribing to see more mad Forza content like this in the near future. Let's go. Now, this is going to be quite exhausting in the long run. So, to keep you guys entertained and to keep myself entertained, really, I will be tracking quite a lot of things. For example, the amount of buttons I press. I'm gonna track the lap time progression of my fastest laps, the amount of crashes I have, and so on. I'm gonna try my best to keep this lively and interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna meet you guys again in, well, a couple hundred laps, I guess, with the first update. Alrighty, first update, guys. Just over 200 laps into the race, and, well, we've just had our first major crash. Now, I didn't record it live, unfortunately, but you can see the damage right there. I am currently hot lapping, so I'm trying to get the lap time down as far as possible, which I'm mainly doing to keep myself entertained, really. It's kind of fun, especially with this car. And I was a little greedy into a braking zone, misjudged it a little bit, went wide on the exit and crashed into the wall for the very first time. It took over 200 laps, so I don't think that's too bad. That's the first mini update I have for you guys in this probably rather long race for me. I will meet you guys again, probably once I go sub 35 for the first time. I think that's a decent goal. So that was pretty quick. We just went sub 35 for the very first time in the previous lap. Unfortunately, it didn't record it live, but you can see it on the top left of the screen. We're now almost 7/10ths down from the start of the race, so the lap time progression is looking good. And we've probably got thousands of laps left, so the odds of me going quicker are pretty high, but still, pretty good lap time. The gloves are clumsy. It's not as easy as it looks. The gloves are very big and the buttons are not that big. And it is scorchingly hot in that skiing outfit right now. I'm not exaggerating. It is steaming in here. Wow. I'm not gonna do too many laps in this outfit, I think. Although, I do feel a little bit like a racing driver right now. The gloves, helmet and everything, very immersive. And because my goggles are slightly tinted, the game literally has a Mexico filter on it right now, which is hilarious. Everything is just slightly yellow. But yeah, we're not gonna do too many laps in this outfit because I will be melting. Oh, mate. I just wish the track was longer. Motivation is still high, couple hundred laps in. However, I wish the track was just a little bit longer with a little bit more variety. I like the track, I like the car. It's getting a little repetitive though. It's... Oh, who would have thought, right? That's a lot of speed onto the main straight there. Might record this one. Cutting it pretty close there. So far, very good lap time. Come on, Valkyrie. Could be it. Could be it. 34.844. Whew. Whew. Okay. Happy with that one. I can go probably just a tiny amount quicker, but 854 laps in, and we just had another banger. We are now on lap 1000. Finally, it took us almost 10 hours, 9 hours and 56 minutes. We are now officially in four-figure territory. Who knows how long this goes, but yeah. Happy we've made that checkpoint. That's it. Officially 1000 laps done. Whew, I'm gonna meet you guys again with a rather unique lap. And for the special lap number 1111, we're gonna try one in reverse. I just have to, and I have to know how long it takes in the Valkyrie in reverse. Okay, we're topping out at 108 kilometers per hour in reverse, which is not great. So it's gonna take a little bit longer than the usual lap time. First corner, don't spin out. There we go, gently does it. Ooh, almost lost it there. Why is it so intense? This is the most intense lap I've done so far. Actually carrying decent speed through that corner there. Come on, Valkyrie. There we go. Alrighty, that's lap 1111 done. And now it's back to normal driving, back to hot lapping. I'm locked in, guys. We're gonna keep going until this game taps out and says, nope, I've had enough of this. Alright guys, so every now and then I've noticed that the game jitters. It doesn't really lag per se, but every now and then, and it's getting more frequent, the game just skips 1 or 2 frames. I don't know if it's my PC or the game itself, but I have a suspicion that we're getting closer to the game's limits, because it didn't jitter at the start, and it's getting more. It's not often, but... Alrighty, I am now playing the game by just looking at the reflection of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Card frame there. And it is surprisingly easy, actually. I don't have any audio, which makes it slightly more difficult to, you know, get the gear changes down. At this point, I've driven the track so many times that I can basically do it blindfolded, I think. Maybe not quite. And I can finally stand up, which feels pretty good. Lap number 2000, ladies and gentlemen. We keep going, and we're gonna keep hitting that bush. This is our lucky charm here. Wow, okay, so this is now by far the most laps anyone has ever done in the history of the Forza franchise, which is just mad. Wow, okay. We are now almost 20 hours into doing the same lap again and again and again. Ooh, let's keep going. Oh no, I missed the bush. Oh, never mind, we did hit it. Whew, good. And for lap number 2222, we're gonna do a lap in second gear. I have no idea how long this takes, actually. If I had to take a guess, just over a minute. It's not gonna be that much slower. But yeah, we're gonna fast forward and see what the final time is. Always hit the bush. Can we get in just under a minute? Not quite, okay, but we got close. Alrighty, back to normal racing. It's now been over 24 hours of racing the same track over and over again, but we've got good news. It's not the Dacia Sandero, it is a new fastest lap time on the previous lap, a 34.829, which is quicker than the previous fastest lap time, but not by much actually. If you look at the graph, it's only a slight bit faster, but it was a scorching lap time. Pretty happy with that one. Boom! 2,500 laps, which is now officially 1,000 laps more than the previous all-time record, which is just madness. We are almost 25 hours into this challenge. I'm still feeling good, but it is getting repetitive, I'm not gonna lie. This is crazy. Yeah. We keep grinding, we keep going. I wish it went on for longer. Does that make sense? Of course, over 2,500 laps consecutively is the most any sane person, or any person really, has ever done, because why would you ever do more? We're gonna try this again in Horizon 6, of course. I just don't know on which platform. I did this on PC, which went fairly well actually, up until the crash. But maybe Xbox is the more stable system in the long run. I have no idea. Let me know in the comments what you think. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I certainly had a blast making it. Subscribe for more mad Forza content like this in the near future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, bye.